Hunter and Kinsey are pulling with the same forces in opposite directions, so the rope is still. One force is not bigger than the other because their force is the same. Therefore, the rope will not move in either direction since the net force is zero. This is a balanced force.
In this example, Adeline is bigger than Faith. Therefore, her force will also be bigger. Because of the bigger force, the rope will go toward Adeline and Faith will fall. This is an example of an unbalanced force. To figure out what the net force is, you will subtract Faith's total force from Adeline's. Since Adeline's total force is 30 and Faith's total is 20, the difference in the forces would make the net force 10, pulling towards Adeline's side.
My direction.
Another example of an unbalanced force would be two people against one. On one side there's Faith and Hunter against Adeline on the other side. Since Hunter and Faith are both pulling in the same direction, you would add their forces. Adeline is pulling in the opposite direction, so you would subtract her total force from Hunter and Faith's combined. Adeline's total force is 30, and Hunter and Faith is 45. When you subtract 30 from 45, the difference in the net forces would make the net force 15 in their direction.
For our last example, we are doing a balanced force. As you can see, there's no one on either side of the rope, so the rope is just lying there. The force would be equal on both sides, so the net force would be 0, so this is a balanced force. Balanced and unbalanced forces don't always have to be pulling. They can also be pushing. For example, Kinsey and Hunter are pushing the chair in opposite directions. Since their net force is 0, the chair won't move. Another example of balanced and unbalanced forces with pushing is when they both push in the same direction. Like this. You would add their net forces since they're both going in the same direction.